On this week's Maritime Matters, proudly sponsored by Neal Brothers, we are joined by the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Calhoun's Captain Timothy C. Sommella and Senior Chief Aaron Deluca to talk about the vital role that they play in securing and safeguarding our nation and our local community here in the Low Country. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Such an honor to have you guys here on this couch. Semper Paratus. I come from a Coast Guard family as well. Thank you guys for everything you guys do here in our community.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about Cutter Calhoun. How long has this been here in the Low Country?
Yeah, thanks, Emily. We really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about the U.S. Coast Guard and Cutter Calhoun. We arrived in December of 2023. We were built in Ingalls Shipyard in Pascagoula, Mississippi. So over the course of 2 to 3 years, the crew assembled in Pascagoula. Their families were here in the Low Country. So we're excited to bring Calhoun up the Cooper River to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center at the beginning of December, and we are commissioning on April 20th.
So exciting. All right, give me a little bit of a history about the name. Who was this named after?
Yeah, thanks, Emily. The Cutter Calhoun is named after the first Master Chief Petty Officer of the Coast Guard. He's the senior-most enlisted person advisor to the Commandant. And so Charles L. Calhoun was born in Ocean City, Maryland, and then he became the Commandant's advisor in 1969. And then we now have Master Chief Petty Officer of the Coast Guard that followed in his footsteps, advising the Commandant.
Wow. And what role does this play? I know a lot of us see these ships out there. What do you guys do to protect our community with these ships?
We are a global and a worldwide deploying vessel. So we do all of the maritime interests, not only in our local community, local area, but also southeast in the Caribbean area, the Eastern Pacific. A lot of maritime concerns that we reach out to and interact with.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk about that commissioning ceremony that's coming up. So this is coming up April 20th. This is not open to the public?
That's correct. It's by invitation only.
Mm-hmm.
Cutter Calhoun will be in the Low Country for the foreseeable future, so we look for a great opportunity for the community to engage and to participate on tours. But this weekend, April 20th, is a busy weekend in the Low Country, mm-hmm. from the air show to the maritime, mm-hmm. and it's by invitation only.
And what is a commissioning ceremony? What does that mean?
Commissioning is a ceremony that marks the acceptance of the cutter and putting the crew on board and bring it essentially to life. At that point, it's now ready for all deployable actions that the Coast Guard might need us for missions abroad and local.
It's a great celebration, and I know we've been seeing a lot about the Coast Guard here in Charleston because now Charleston is a designated Coast Guard community, right? So what does that mean, and how can our community help support you guys?
Yeah, that's great. You know, we are locally based, nationally deployed, globally connected. If there's an opportunity for men and women to join the Coast Guard, we are accepting. We protect, we defend, we save, and we need young men and women to join. And so there's a great opportunity, never before, to be part of the Coast Guard and protect the Low Country, and then also support your nation in safeguarding and securing it.
Well, thank you both so much for everything you guys are doing for our community here. And thank you to Neal Brothers for sponsoring this segment and getting the word out about such a great thing happening. Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.